be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot. I be beaming.
What's the deal, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Monday. I hope you all are doing well. If this is your first time at the channel, I want to welcome you. Pull up a seat. I hope you enjoy the content. And before we get into this food, I want to ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe, and go ahead and tap that bell while you're at it, so you're notified anytime I drop a brand new video, go live, or schedule a premiere. All right, y'all. So I made some ceviche, and I put it on top of a tostada shell. It's all colorful. Smells good too. So, and I also made some roasted tomatillo salsa. So I made some salsa as well, y'all. And I had fun with the salsa. It was easy to make. So again, the salsa is in the video at the end, the cooking portion, and so is the ceviche. Now let's go ahead and get into this food because I'm hungry. It's my first meal of the day. It is, what, 3:30? Yeah. Let me get some salsa on there. All right. I want some more salsa, I think. Let me get you the first bite. All the salsa on there. Dang, that look good. Woo. That's good. Got some avocado on top. All right. Right. Woo. All right. So for this ceviche, again, super easy to make. I love the freshness of it. I tried something I've never done before with ceviche, and I used the ahi tuna steaks. But you can use shrimp, crab, another type of fish if you like. And dang, this is good. It's so good. And it's so simple to make. I mean, all it is just like cilantro. I have some cucumber in there, some red onion, tomato. I squeezed lime over it, put some salt in it, let it sit in the refrigerator for 2 hours, and that was it. And the tuna was raw, but the citrus cooks down the tuna after that 2-hour period. It's, man, the salsa, all of it. So again, if you don't have to use tuna sticks like I did. Use shrimp, whatever you want to use, whatever your seafood that you want to use for it, you can. And I can't believe how easy the salsa was too. Super easy to make. All I did was roast some tomatillos in the oven, you know, till they got cooked down a little bit. I also roasted jalapenos with it, some serrano peppers, threw that in the blender, blended it, chopped up some white onion, added some salt, some lime. That's it. This tuna is bomb in here though. This is a really nice way to mix it up because again, I've never used ahi tuna before. In here, I usually have done crab and like shrimp. This all right with me. This is real good. So just try something different, you know what I'm saying? Like mix things up a little bit. So if you like easy stuff, this will definitely be for you. Not a whole lot of ingredients. You might even have a lot of this stuff already in the refrigerator. Even if not the tomatillos and stuff. But I'm saying the stuff for the ceviche, you probably already have it. So, you want another bite? Like I said, I let it sit in the fridge for 2 hours. Just kind of marinate. Get everything together. When I open the refrigerator, you get to smell the freshness of it. It smells so good. So what's up, y'all? How's the day going? I know a lot of people are at home. What is going on? What you at home doing? What you up to? Cleaning, sleeping, playing games. And since we all gonna be in the house together for a while, a couple weeks at least, I'll be going live a few times a week. Hopefully with some games. Been doing questions lately and that's been fun. Just hearing how y'all feel about certain stuff. So I'm gonna bring the questions. Y'all seem to really enjoy that. So set your post notifications to all. If you want to come through to the live and just chill, have fun. Because I want to keep things light. I don't want to do too much heavy stuff at all, you know, so. I'm smashing this. So, because I want to keep things light, I'm going to tell y'all about one of my most embarrassing moments in my life. I feel like it takes a lot to embarrass me. Like, a lot of stuff doesn't get under my skin because I be like, oh, well, you know, it happened and, it, you know, ish happens. You know what I'm saying? But this particular situation, my mama was involved. So, y'all know Auntie Niecy was involved. So, I'm going to tell y'all exactly what happened. All right. So, I'm going to say I was like 17. Like 17 years old. And this was around the holiday season. So, my grandma would just give me and my cousin, she would just give her grandkids like money, you know, to go shop and do whatever you want. That's your Christmas gift. So I had my money and, you know, I drive myself to the mall. I'm kind of walking around. You know, I've never been much of a shopper, but I was in the mall this particular day. So I'm in the mall, you know, minding my business, doing my thing, kind of walking around a little bit. So I go into a shoe store, right? And I'm not going to say which shoe store because I don't, you know, I don't do all that. But I go into a shoe store and, you know, I got my money, and my money is not like burning a hole in my pocket. Like, I'm just kind of like really window shopping, you know what I'm saying? And this was around the time when, you know, the tomboy thing was a big thing back, you know, in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a real big deal. A lot of girls dressed like that. So, you know, had on my usual get up, whatever, I'm in the mall, you know, got my jeans on, probably got on an Old Navy windbreaker. So I'm through the mall, you know, just doing my thing. And I was by myself. So, going to a shoe store, I see a pair of pink Timberlands. Y'all remember, for y'all that are around my age, you know we used to wear out the color Timberlands, the baby blues, they had some greens, some pink. So I see the pink ones. And I want to try them on, but the sales associate, she acting so nonchalant, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't greet me when I came in. Side note, that really bothers me when I'm in a retail store, a small retail store, you know, look like a clothing store, shoe store. and you saying hi to everybody else but me or whatever, like that made me feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of y'all may feel the same way too. Like now, me present day, I'll just walk out. No matter what I was looking for, I will go find a store where, you know, somebody wants to treat me like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, she just kind of had an attitude, right? So she works her way around to me, finally. Because she was helping people that even came in after I did. Whatever. But I also was kind of like being a little indecisive, like picking the shoes up, putting them down, whatever. So I pick them up, and you can tell I'm interested. So I'm waiting for her to come over. So she comes over, and I tell her what size I need. She makes sure that I know how much the shoes are. I'm thinking like, I didn't ask you that. I don't ever remember in the history of going into a shoe store of somebody telling me like, oh, well, you know those are $85 or you know they're $100. So she went on her way to tell me that these boots was like $100, and I was like, okay. So she goes and get my size. I try them on, and I was like, I'm getting these boots. I'm like, I'm proving a point to her. Like she act like I don't have the money. Like, let me go get these boots real quick, because again, my grandma had gave me my Christmas money, right? So I get the boots, going on about my business. I'm driving home. I'm thinking like, I know damn well I don't want these boots. I don't want them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they're in style, but what am I gonna wear them with? I don't even have that much pink in my closet to be trying to have these boots like that. You know, I'm very much a kind of person. I'm a minimalist, always have been. So I like shoes that go with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm driving home. I know I don't want the boots. I turn back around and go back to the mall. I go in. The girl is there. I tell her, you know what? I've changed my mind about these boots. This is not gonna work out for me. I'm sorry. You should have read the policy on the your receipt. We don't have returns or exchanges. I was like, what? I'm like, I just bought them. She was like, I don't care. She was like, you know, you should have read your policy, read the back of your receipt, and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, you didn't tell me, you know. I'm like, what? She was like, we're not obligated to tell you anything. You should have read your receipt. And I was like, damn. So really, I'm tripping off the fact that I'm out of $100-some, and I got some pink boots I'm not gonna wear. And I'm like, damn. So I get home, walk around the house, mom on the couch. What's wrong, Rhonda? Why you looking like that? I'm like, I went and got these Timberland boots, you know, I used the money Granny gave me, and I'm mad because I can't take them back. She was like, what you mean you can't take them back? I was like, well, the girl said I can't take them back because the receipt says no returns or exchanges. My mama took the receipt, hurried up, she ran upstairs, got dressed. She's like, I'm about to get your money back. Auntie Niecy is the return queen, okay? So she rushes upstairs, gets dressed, because the mall's about to close in like, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes, right? So she gets dressed, goes to the mall. I'm standing outside of the store, you know, peeking, looking, seeing how things are going. She in there talking. I see she didn't ask for the supervisor. I see her and the supervisor going back and forth. I'm like, damn, she ain't getting this money back. She in there for a minute, it seemed like. So I kind of walk around a little bit, come back. My mom comes out, and she, you know, we stand over to the side. We walk away from the shoe store. We're not in front of the shoe store. We walk to the side, and she starts counting my money to me in like 20s. I was like, how you get my money back? She was like, you know, I told them, Rhonda, you know what I'm saying, that you couldn't read. You know, I let them know that you cannot just have a policy in place like that and assume everybody can read. And I was like, Mom, you told them I couldn't read? Now let me back up a little bit. This is why, not only did she say I couldn't read, what was kind of embarrassing about this too was that at that point, I saw a girl that went to my school. I never like spoke to this girl. We were not friends, but I would see her in passing. She just started going to my school too. So she worked at the shoe store. So I didn't see her when I was in there, but she was in there. So I'm thinking like, this girl, she think I can't read. She go to my school. Like, what? Mom, really? She was like, Rhonda, don't worry about it. I got your money back. Y'all, I was tripping. I was embarrassed. I was ready to go. And I'm like, I cannot believe, Mom, you couldn't think of nothing else? She was like, well, look, it wasn't nothing else I could pull out of my bag, Rhonda. You know what I'm saying? that was think of to get your money back. And so she was just like, you know, let them know, like, you have to tell people the policy also, because the policy was hidden in the store. It was on the counter, but it was like hidden, like a bunch of stuff was on top of it, so you would never be able to see it. So she pointed out all these discrepancies and how you got to tell people this and this and that. So Auntie Niecy came through, y'all, got my money back. I was so happy. I held on to that $100 for forever. And that's just the moral of the story. It don't matter. Auntie Niecy's got my money back a few times. People who have policies in place, she is the return queen. So if anybody is struggling with a return, let me know. I'm sure Auntie Niecy can think of a loophole to get your money back. But moral of the story is, go to a place where, you know what I'm saying, people are not assuming you don't have money, or, you know what I'm saying, not treating you like everybody else is in the store at the time. Spend your money where you are valued and appreciated. That's the moral of the whole story. And read the policy too. Read the return policy. And don't spend money to prove a point. It's a lot of lessons, y'all. Y'all see how I smashed this food, so it really was good. If you want to see how I made this, the cooking portion is about to start in a couple of seconds. So I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. Who knows? I might be live tonight. I don't know. Like I said, set your notifications to all. I definitely want to go live more often. Let's just have a little fun while we in the house, y'all. All right, so thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you being here. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good night with your family and your friends. And that's it, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Be good to yourself. Peace. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get started with the ceviche. These are our fresh ingredients that we're going to use. I decided to go with ahi tuna steaks. I chopped them up into cubes. You can choose whatever kind of seafood you'd like to use. And then I also have some cucumbers that I chopped up. I have some red onion. I have a Roma tomato and some cilantro as well. So again, these are all of my ingredients for the ceviche. I got everything inside of a bowl. And what I did was I squeezed 2 whole limes into this mixture, and, you know, made sure that, you know, I mixed it around with a spoon, my hands, to make sure that it was all mixed in together very well. And I also added some salt. So you're going to do the salt to your taste. And you can also add more salt later if, you know, this isn't enough. So what I'm going to do is put this in the refrigerator for 2 hours so that our tuna can, quote unquote, cook. All right. And while that's in the refrigerator, let's move on to our salsa. So I got some tomatillos, and I have 2 serrano peppers. And then I took 2 pieces off of a fresh jalapeno. As you can see right there, I got 2 jalapeno pieces as well. So what I'm going to do is put this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 20-25 minutes. So now that they had a chance to roast down, you see that? Got a little chard going on. You see they've cooked down. Now, I pulled these out of the oven, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and get these into whatever you have. I use a blender personally, so I get these over into a blender. There's actually a salsa feature on my blender. So I click salsa, let it do its thing, very quick and easy. Once that's done, I put it over into a bowl. I chopped up some white onion, chopped up a little white onion. I mixed it around. And then what I also added was some sea salt, and I squeezed in half of a lime. So again, you want to make all the modifications to your liking and to your taste. But this was super easy. So this is what our ceviche looks like after 2 hours of being in the refrigerator. I pulled it out. Now it's about time to go ahead and start plating. And this is our finished product. So I took the ceviche, put it on some tostada shells, added some avocado, put a little more fresh cilantro on top as well, cut up some limes on the side so that I could squeeze on top of my ceviche. There's my salsa, and that's everything. If you try it, I hope that you love it.
I be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.